Hey y'all. Hey y'all. What's up? What's up? Secure Ruth. Mercury in Leo. Hey Leos. What's up? Anybody have Leo? Mercury and Leo in the chart? Let's see. Let's see exactly. I already talked about what Mercury is on Libra and Mercury. Mercury and Libra. If y'all want to look at that. Let's see. Mercury and Leo meaning encourages bold and expressive communication, fostering confidence and a desire to showcase one's talents and passions. However, it can also lead to egotistical or argumentative communication with a tendency towards self-centeredness and stubbornness. Here's more details and breakdowns. Bold and confident communication. Mercury in Leo encourages individuals to speak their minds with courage and enthusiasm, expressing their ideas with passion and conflict. Creative expression. This transit is an excellent time to engage in activities that allow for self-expression and creativity, such as writing, performing, or engaging in other artistic endeavors. Lively and inspired exchanges. Mercury in Leo fosters a desire for engaging and entertaining conversations, encouraging individuals to share their thoughts and ideas in a vibrant and captivating way. Challenges. Ego, stubbornness, resilience, lack of focus on details, um, excels at the big picture. It can sometimes struggle with attention to detail and accuracy, potentially leading to errors or misunderstandings. Can make individuals less open to different perspectives and more resistant to compromise, leading to inflexibility and difficulty in resolving conflicts. Um, Self-centeredness and a desire to dominate conversations, potentially resulting in argumentative or dismissive communication. Tips: practice active listening. Make an effort to truly hear and understand the perspectives of others, even if they differ from your own. Balance self-expression with collaboration. While it's important to express yourself, remember to also value the contributions and opinions of others. Focus on constructive communication. Aim for clear, honest, and respectful communication, even when expressing strong opinions. Embrace the big picture. Focus on the overall goals and objectives rather than getting bogged down in minor details. Okay. I want to look for something. Hold on a minute. They said, and what you say is how you say it, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's okay. Let's see. Let's get started. So use these. Let's use these first. Let's use the Egyptians. Our forefathers. Okay. Libra. Number 3, justice. Reverse, injustice. No action. And then Cancer, reverse. No love. Somebody might be feeling some type of way. Things might be not getting resolved quick enough. Maybe they're feeling unloved because of that issue. It's all in the way you do something, especially when something hits you with they plotted, not in your feelings. Somebody may be feeling like you don't care because it's not, I never loved them or something like that. We got awakening, reverse, number 20, change of fortune. Okay, let's see. I got number 3 first. Ice is unveiled, marriage in action. Remember then, son of the earth, that to affirm what is true and will what is just, it is already to create it. To affirm and will the contrary is to vow oneself to destruction. Hope for success in the enterprises, provided thou knowest how to unite the activity which make fruit, morally correct behavior, or thinking of righteousness. So, let me see. We got King of Cups. Signifies a person ruled by Cancer, mild, reserved, home loving, and pleasant. Reverse indicates a Cancer woman. I feel. So not feeling is reverse. This could also be, this is spiritual. Okay. Okay, because we got number 20. The afterlife. Not resurrecting. Not coming back. Awakening or resurrection. Remember then, son of the earth, that all fortune is changeable, even that which appears most stable. The ascension of the soul is a fruit that it should draw from its successive trials. Hope in suffering, but mistrust thyself in prosperity. Fall not asleep either in idleness or forgetfulness, for thou hast a mission to accomplish, which providest will reveal when thou art prepared to receive. So this is before you go to the afterlife, or maybe you're talking to someone in the afterlife, okay? Yeah, not returning. That not returning in the sense of a lot of things been going on though. That's people can't explain. But this is someone who's transitioned, okay? And they were having doubts of people on the other side forgetting about them or felt like they didn't love them or something like that. Might have been a lot of jealousy, betrayal. Let's see the horseman of coins. Because everybody love in different ways. And some do come at you. The note starts relating to health or money. Right with reverse, they are plots to unfairly obtain money from you. So this could be insurance money, um, trying to kill you for insurance money. Because I didn't have any insurance on my daughter who passed, but we made it work, you know. Um, yeah, we got out of this entanglement, and that is Taurus and Virgo energy. Five of Swords. Let me see some, y'all. The Moon, Eight of Cups. So this person may be, not in the us humans have to worry about the feelings now. Whatever you did, you know, you have to worry about it now, good or bad in the situation. Eight of Cups meaning reverse. It suggests a need to release attachments, move on from the past, and embrace change, potentially indicating a reluctancy to let go of stagnation and personal growth. Okay, so somebody's not letting that go. Yeah. Clinging to old patterns, relationships, or beliefs that no longer serve you. Stagnation and lack of progress. It can indicate a feeling of being stuck or unable to move forward, perhaps due to fear or resistance to change. Emotional unwillingness. The card can suggest that emotional unwillingness to let go of something, even if it's detrimental to your well-being. Okay, so somebody's moving on. That's left here, and you should, and because we can't explain all the time what goes on. Okay, their mission is complete, or it can indicate a feeling of being stuck or unable to move forward, perhaps due to fear or resistant change. Emotional willingness. The card can suggest an emotional willingness to let go of something, even if it's there. Okay. Focus on the present. It is a call to focus on present and move towards a new path rather than dwelling on the past. Potential for transformation. While the reverse card can suggest challenges, it also points to the potential for transformation and growth once you embrace the necessary changes. Self-awareness. The reverse Eight of Cups can highlight a lack of self-awareness or need to examine your motivations and attachments. Okay, so say you have someone that passed on or left you, y'all broke up because you got making a decision. Six, no, that's like making a decision which way to go. Okay, and feeling weak about that. because you may be confused on which way to go, what to do. You got to keep going, moving forward. Okay. You don't have to jump and make a total decision, but for your own sanity, like the creators will solve this issue. Okay. But you got to keep growing because we have a responsibility to not only help ourselves first and foremost of knowing who we are and where we need to go, we also have to awaken others, okay, and help them on their path, living or dead to me, okay. Um, that's a whole nother situation. So getting out of a confused mind state, making a decision. Okay, let's see number 6. The two paths, temptation. Okay, which way did he go? Remember then, son of the earth, that for the common man, the allurement of vice has a greater fascination than the aster beauty of virtue. So this is like, to me, um, materialistic, sexual, or being kind of homebody. You know how this world makes you think that because a person dressed a certain way or acts a certain way, um, that it's an evil path to talk to somebody who's more sexual, and most people will say that they can't change. Now that's not 100% accurate. Then you got the one that the church tell you, the woman that stays at home, cooks clean, or the woman that's pop the babies barefoot and pregnant, stuff like that. That's not also accurate either, because that person inside could be the other one, and the other one could be inside the other one. Okay, I just want to stress that right quick. Okay, because you never know how a person feels inside. Take care of thy resolutions. Obstacles bar before thee, before thy path, thou wouldest pursue. So you're always going to have obstacles in this world. Contrary chance hover over thee, and thy will wavers between two resolutions. So you're always going to have these. You're always going to have which choice, choices, which one you're going to choose. Um, and will wavers between two resolutions. Indecision is, above all else, worse than a bad choice. Advance or recede, but do not hesitate. And know that a chain of flowers are more difficult to break than a chain of iron. So I'm thinking of flowers is beautiful, lovely, you know what I'm saying, but having a heart of iron, because you can't let it make you bitter, whatever went on in your situation, just or unjust. Okay. Um, keeping your strength also. Um, and don't let anybody tell you how to heal. Because it takes time, different for everyone, but don't get stuck in your feelings. Because if you're still here, you have to maintain in this world. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see what 5 of swords was. 5 of swords reverse meaning. Resolution to conflict, moving forward, overcoming challenges, but can also warn of escalating violence or ignoring warning signs. Okay. resolution and moving forward. The reverse five of swords can suggest that a conflict has been resolved. Or that you're moving beyond a difficult situation. Overcoming challenges. It can indicate that you're overcoming obstacles and are now in a better position to move forward. So you had obstacles. Okay. So, this is, it says, okay. And are now better, okay. Rehashing old conflicts. However, the reverse card can also warn of dwelling on past conflicts, holding onto resentment, or not letting go of old grudges. Okay. This could be you or someone else, okay? Or somebody trying to see which way you go, right? Um, Escalation of violence can suggest that a situation is escalating or that you're not heeding warning signs that could lead to further conflict. Reconcile and movement. The card can be a call to reconcile, forgive, and let go of negativity to move forward. Okay. Because we got that arrow. They waiting to strike to see what your next move is. Okay. Then we got strength reverse. Number 11. The enchantress. Because you had temptation right here, right? And you're not accepting that offer. Maybe let's see. Sacrifice. Oh, no, that's not it. Force, spiritual power, or fortitude. Remember then, son of the earth, that the power one must believe in one's ability. Advance with faith. So somebody don't want you to believe in yourself. Advance with faith. To become strong, impose silence upon the weakness of the heart. Signs of thy heart. Okay. Thou shouldest study duty, which is the rule of right, and practice justice as if you loved it. So we know it's a unjust situation, whatever it may be, because we got all these reverse. Whatever situation could be in your life. Let's see, I don't have any pinnacle. I got one pinnacle. Could be work. Could be about money, bank account, savings. Um, but somebody's watching to see your next move, on, and you have to make a decision on your next move. Say you're an investigator, or you want to see what happened in a situation someone doesn't want you to see. They feel like they did what they had to do to make you stop doing something. Um, but if you keep doing it, they're going to strike again. Okay. Okay, we got them. Number 1, the magician, sorcerer. Virgo, the magician, reverse. Mm. Got the sun. Just open up to that. Then we got Scorpio reverse. Okay. Chariot. And then we got Ten of Pentacles. Then we got Capricorn. Jack reverse. Taurus and Capricorn. And then Azael, Scorpio again. Yeah. Let's see. The magician. One. Remember this on the earth that man, like God, act without ceasing to do nothing, will to will nothing and do nothing is more fatal than to do ill. That man God should appear, it announces that a firm will and faith in yourself, guided by reason and a love of justice, will conduct you to the end that you wish to attain and will preserve you from the perils of the way. So the magician card is supposed to be to make sure everything turn out positive, right? But it's reversed. Low self-esteem because it says faith in yourself. Somebody might have wanted you weak. Or this could be the way you're feeling too. Like I say, it could be um, something going on in your life, or you lost someone, or whatever the deal is. Okay. Or someone put this on you, whatever the deal may be. Okay. Let's look at magician first. Magician reverse meaning a lack of focus, a need to reevaluate your goals, potentially manipulation, or the misuse of power and resources. See there? Misuse of power. So someone is watching because whatever they don't want you to do or grow, they're sending obstacles in your way, and they're willing to hurt you or people you love in order to get what they want. You got 21. 21. Would you do something for me? Oh, let me finish reading Magician. Wait a minute. Lack of focus. Lack of focus and misdirect energy. The reverse magician can indicate that you're struggling to challenge your energy and resources effectively, or that your goals are not well defined or aligned with your highest good. Manipulation and deception. It can also warn of potential manipulation or deception, either from yourself or others, and the need to be vigilant and discerning. Improper use of power. The reverse magician can signify that misuse of your talents and abilities or a tendency to prioritize personal gain over the well-being of others. Because when we had the Ten of Pentacles came out, so Someone is getting paid. You got 21 here, the sun. Okay. Someone's happy. Success. Feel like whatever they did towards you, it was successful. Okay. Self doubt and limiting beliefs. When the magician is reversed, it can also suggest that you are experiencing self doubt, low self esteem, or limiting beliefs that are holding you back from manifesting your desires. So that was their intention for you to be. Need for reevaluation. This reverse card can be a signal to take a step back, reevaluate your goals and struggles, and ensure that you're using your talents and resources in a way that aligns with your true desires. My daughter on the phone too. And ensure that you're using your talents and resources in a way that aligns with your true desires and the highest good. Now, this let me know either a person is in an organization or they could be working alone, whatever the deal may be. Um, it's on a personal note for you to pay attention, and also people paying attention to you. Okay. And knock you off your block some type of way. Let's just say that. And for whatever the agenda is, childhood issues could have been spoiled. Like I said, it could be in organizations, secret societies, whatever the deal may be. Um, that they don't want to get exposed, or they feel like you're exposing them, or the way you live your life, where you get your information. Um, you might not even be doing that. You could just be living your life and don't even know you're doing that. Or they could be orchestrating your life for it to end up with all these obstacles in the way, because we are in the 3D. Okay. So we know that they wants to run people like that. And these people are participating in that, and they want to make sure that it keeps going like that. So, also Virgos, could be critical, insults, saying things to try to drive you down, make you feel bad, or accuse you, or set you up, or saying things that aren't true that you've done, you know. So you know people like that. Potentially and behind the scenes, okay? But you're not falling for this temptation. You're not falling for their antics, and some people are not falling for that. Potential for dishonesty. The reverse magician can also suggest a need to be honest with yourself and others to avoid engaging in manipulative or deceptive behaviors. You want something for me? Oh, to avoid engaging in manipulative. See, they should have been more stronger, but some people, materialistic. They care about money, position, and then once they get in it, it's way more dangerous than they thought. So, like I mentioned before in other readings, that now you become the slave. Now you become the slave for the money. So you have to do anything to maintain it. You don't get to enjoy it because you got it in a way that was not right. You know what I'm saying? Um, Damn, why am I seeing somebody on the King of Cups reverse, ripping somebody heart out? Um, Damn, remind me of Valentine's Day, eating hearts. I don't know, because we got the crab, grabbing of the crab. Or could be letting go of the heart. I don't know. That was something I just noticed. Communication blocks. See, they're making sure that they stay confused, a slave, you know, and they trying to do you the same way. You might stand out and can see, but they don't want you to see because it's ruled by Zeus. And you're very selfish. We all know the story of Zeus, okay? And gods like him, right? confusion, deceit, ill intentions. Okay. Then we got 21. Let's see. I mean, people can do what they want to do, but respect and going in somebody's boundaries is not okay. But that's what they do in this 3D world. That's what they encourage to do. They want everybody on the same page because if you stop participating in you know um, moving the ones that empower up, they lose power, and they don't want that to happen. Which time is coming for all things. Success and attainment. Remember, then, son of the earth, that the empire of the world belongs to the empire of light, and that the empire of light is the throne which God reserves for the sanctified will. Thou wilt gather the fruit of knowledge of good and evil, and drink of their eternal fountain. If thou art sufficiently master of self to approach it with coveting, obstacles will appear from thy path, and thy destiny will have no limit save those of thy will. Now, being successful in self, regardless of what's going on or what's making you do this, okay, um, do the wrong things, want to see somebody down low, making you feel good. And then, like I say, some people trapped in that world, whether they feel good or bad about it, they're programmed to do evil, do people wrong. But it's also the dark and light. Now, the sun is the light, but you also got to pay. That's why I think Scorpio came right behind it for the light. Okay. You have to know, like it says, you have to know the good and evil, the light and the darkness of yourself. Master those two. Because you can't leave the dark out, because in the beginning there was darkness. And then light escalated from there. So the darkness ain't going nowhere. The darkness is the true power, the shadow, you. For those that do have that, okay? Because not everybody is that. I'm sorry to say that. Okay, let me see. Queen of Cups. And this signifies a person ruled by Scorpio, active, selfish, proud, resentful, reserved, and thoughtful. Reverse. In the case of Scorpio, man, I desire. So it's reverse. Wait a minute before I read that. Let me read. Let me see. Queen of Hearts meaning. Alice in Wonderland. Going deeper. Adventures in Wonderland are, in some contexts, a term of endearment or a symbol of love and passion. Okay, let me see. Queen of Hearts reverse. Or King of Hearts, whatever. A need to prioritize your own emotional needs and self-care, potentially indicating emotional immaturity, insecurity, or a lack of direction. Okay, so they need to focus on their self and learn how to fight. Um, they're very insecure. So anybody comes after you, there's something wrong with them if you haven't did anything to them. All right. When the Queen of Hearts appears reversed, it can suggest a time to focus on self-care and emotional well-being. Emotional immaturity. The reverse card may indicate a need to address emotional immaturity, insecurity, or lack of trust in yourself and others. Lack of direction. It could also suggest a lack of direction or weakness in your emotional life, potentially leading to a need to reevaluate your priorities and goals. So if they're stuck in something, why you got not? You know what I'm saying? That's how they feel. We have to do this. Why you? What makes you so special? Why you can't? You know, why you get to do this or that and we stuck here. Lack of direction. It can also suggest a lack of direction or weakness in your emotional life, potentially leading to a need to reevaluate your priorities and goals. Self-centered behavior. This can also warn against self-centeredness, shallow behavior, or lack of empathy for others. So, what were their goal in life? See, that's what matters. Your goal, their goal, what they came here for. Because, like I talked about before, some people set their clock, spiritual clock, to. I got that from Mr. Bobby Hamlet. I've been listening to wake up at a certain time in this matrix. Okay, and some people are still asleep because it's not your time yet. So the ones that are woke, they don't understand, so they jealous, so they succumb to the evenness um, of this world, and the evenness know that you're woke to maybe enlighten them or either to wake others up. So they're not ready for you to do that. You know, it says, remember when they told Jesus, what have you to do with us? Our time has not come. So let me see, what did Jesus say in that part? Let me remember. Can I remember in my head? I think that was about the pigs and the swines, if I'm not mistaken. Let me finish reading this. Reconnect with self. It's a good time to reconnect with your inner self and rebuild your sense of self-worth. Reestablish self-respect. The reverse Queen of Hearts can signal a need to reestablish self-respect and self-confidence. So going back to the goals, oh, this Alice in Wonderland, Queen of Hearts, a character known for her tyrannical and bad-tempered personality. So they're not going to admit that they're wrong. Let's see. What did Jesus do about the men who had demons? What did Jesus say to the demons that were in the men? Be silent. Come out of him. Okay, this is the other one. Be silent. Come out of him. He also asked the demons, what is your name? My name is Legion, for we are many. Now, that's not the part. Now, a whole lot of stuff. You should be really educating yourself on what's really going on. But most people who are stuck in organizations to keep this 3D going, they're watching your every move. Now, this is reverse. Um, Somebody can't see you. Okay. They want to come towards you. Okay. Maybe break up your happy home or want to come towards you to change things. I don't know. We'll see in a minute. Or for money, it's a business. They're in a type of business. They're getting paid to do these things, to take people out, to watch people, to come against them. We all know this now. Okay, there's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no surprise. Okay, I think this is right here. And when he came to the other side, to the country of Gardenius, two demons possessed men met him coming out of the tomb, so fierce that no one could pass that way. And behold, they cried out, "What have you to do with us, O Son of God? I have you come here to torment us before the time?" Now a herd of many pigs was feeding at some distance from them. And the demons begged him, saying, "If you cast us out, send us into the herd of pigs." And he said to them, "Go." So they came out and went into the pigs, and behold, the whole herd rushed down the steep bank into the sea and drowned in the waters. The herdsmen fled, and going into the city, they told everything, especially what had happened to the demon possessed men. And behold, all the city came out to meet Jesus. And when they saw him, they begged him to leave their region. They didn't even appreciate. So you're not going to be appreciated, number one. He helped them. Evidently, they true selves really was evil. Because if you took the evil out and they still come back, and I don't see a thanks here against you. The true core of them was evil, um, messing up their business. You know, um, whatever these men were doing, they must have been doing for the herdsmen. It must have been for the city, like I said, the organization, the 3D world. Uh, get into the boat. He crossed over and came to his city, so he left. They came to the side of the sea in the country of the guardians. And when Jesus had stepped out of the boat, immediately there met him out of the tomb a man with an unclean spirit. He lived among the tombs, and no one could bind him anymore, not even with a chain, for he had often been bound with shackles and chains. But he wrenched the chains apart, and he broke the shackles in pieces. No one had the strength to subdue him. Night and day among the tombs and on the mountains, he was always crying out and cutting himself with stones. And when he saw Jesus from afar, he ran and fell down before him. And crying out with a loud voice, he said, "What have you to do with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? I adjure you by God, do not torment me." For he was saying to him, "Come out of the man, you unclean spirit." And Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" He replied, "My name is Legion, for we are many." And he begged him honestly not to send him out of the country. Now a great herd of pigs was feeding there on the hillside. So there's two different stories, okay? And they begged him, saying, "Send us into the pigs." Okay, we just did that, right? Okay. So he gave them permission, and the unclean spirits came out, okay? Um, Entering the pigs and herdsmen, numbering about 2,000, rushed down the steep banks into the sea. Okay. Okay. And he did not permit him, but he said, "Go home to your friends and tell them how much the Lord has done for you and how he has had mercy on you." And he went away and began to proclaim in the town how much Jesus had done for him, and everyone marveled. Jesus heals a woman. Okay, that's a man that was grateful. Jesus heals a woman, Jairus, 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 daughter. And when Jesus had crossed again in a boat to the other side, a great crowd gathered about him, and he was beside the sea. Now, see, saying all this to say, if you helping anyone getting help, what you came here to do, who know who they are finding out who you are. They don't want you to change other people. Like I said, this 3D world, right? Um, that's this. Okay, we got the Aries energy, business. I am man. Okay, King of Scepter, Queen. Signified person ruled by the sign Aries, fiery, headstrong, ambitious, courageous, and energetic. Right way up, it denotes an Aries man. I am. So this person, see, this is supposed to be a feminine energy, the Scorpio, but could be having something possess them inside, fighting, battling inside, or coming at you, one of the two. And we got 10 of coins. 10 of coins meaning financial secure, family stability, and long-term success. So that's their goal. Um, I was saying it already, but I just want to prosperous, prosperous life with a strong sense of legacy and tradition. But they're getting promised this through the matrix, and I don't know if anybody been paying a fuck attention to what the hell been going on and the shit you got to do in order to get this stuff and maintain this stuff and not healed, using your childhood wounds, what they put on you to make sure that you went through this stuff, because that's what they do in this 3D world. It's a disaster. And somebody think they're not going to be able to bow down. I bow down for no one, as somebody saying. But if you're coming against somebody, yes, you do. Because you should be secure within yourself. Okay. And not worried about nobody else's business. It says a pharaoh. Could be a reincarnated, which most of us are, gods and goddesses. But that's another. Oh, somebody want to read. What was it? Something that Mr. Bobby has said pertaining to one of these things. Dang, what was it? The world falling because you don't believe in yourself. Enemy got you worshiping him as a god. Secret societies put all secrets out because people don't believe. All the energy, planets, all come in you. Could be the planets. Okay. Wanting what you got. Got to dig deeper for your own edification. Because most of us ain't supposed to be here or came here for or kidnap here, whatever the deal is. I forgot what I was going to say about. Um, I guess it'll come back to me if it's meant. Now we got Jack of Swords reverse. Capricorn energy, the industry, celebrities, what you got to do for this money. Somebody's tired of doing it. Okay. Or don't want to go down that path trying to run from that, but they're running straight into the money. Or after they do it, they expect to get it. Maybe they don't feel like they got to keep doing stuff. I did what I had to do, and I want my money. I shouldn't have to dance for you no more, something like that. Um, Capricorn, Taurus, talking about that, yeah. Virgo energy. Signifies a person ruled by Capricorn, crafty, subtle, reserved. Reverse indicates a Capricorn woman. I use. So they don't want to be used. They feel like basically they did what they had to do. Somebody wants sexual acts or whatever, then maybe they already did it or didn't realize this is how it flows. This is how it goes once you participate in the worldly stuff, secret societies, or your own mindset of coming against somebody, not handling your childhood issues, not learning, not paying attention to raise your own vibration. Okay, so somebody's discussing this, and then we got number 13, Azael, with Scorpio energy, a Fucus energy. Let's see who Azael is. Okay. Who is Azael? A name associated with a desolate place or a supernatural power to which a goat bearing the sins of Israel was sent during the Day of Atonement. Okay, Yom Kippur. Specifically in Leviticus 16, as mentioned in the context of Yom Kippur ritual, where two goats were chosen, one from Yahweh and the other from Israel, with the latter being sent into the wilderness carrying the sins of people. Interpretations. Place. Some interpretations view Israel as a place, a desolate or inaccessible area where the scapegoat was sent. So they was a scapegoat. Capricorn energy, the goat. Others interpret Israel as a supernatural power or entity to whom the sins were symbolically transferred. And we talked about the pigs. Some interpretations, like those of IBN, Israel, Namathis, even suggest that Isaiah refers to the goat itself. Oh, okay, that's what I was looking for. Shoot, I lost it again. In Jewish tradition, Azazel become associated with a fallen angel or a demon, often depicted as a ladder of other fallen angels who brought knowledge and sin to humanity as soon as seen in the book of Enoch. See, you gotta dig deeper, more down the rabbit hole like we're talking about. Okay. Uh, I keep leaving my mind. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Dig deeper. Ask your ancestors for help. The golden ass French Isis balances your frequency so you can or get rid of these things. Can get rid of these. Okay. And it must be man-made ISIS. Okay. Trying to remember what I wanted to. Yeah, I know something. It's good. Magic. Spiritual. Okay. The next one I had was okay. I'm gonna read that too. Um, Number 13. What it talks about death reversed. The Reaper, death and transformation. Oh, remember Azael? Denzel Washington turned to Azael. Remember? Then the Equalizer came out. Okay. Yeah. So this is definite possession. Somebody wanted something. This I don't know. Remember then some of the earth that terrestrial things are of short duration. That's what I want to do. Terrestrial. So celestial and terrestrial. What is the difference? Hold on a minute. What is terrestrial?
Here's the definition of terrestrial: of, on, or relating to the earth.
So these are earthbound. Increased ultraviolet radiation may disrupt terrestrial ecosystem. Denoting television broadcasting using equipment situated on the ground rather than by satellite. Cable technology. Or dry land. A submarine eruption will be much more explosive than its extraterrestrial counterpart. Of an animal living on or in the ground, not aquatic, arboreal, or aerial. Animal. Okay, of animal. living on or in the ground. Now, this could not be accurate. Okay. I'm just going by what they're saying on here till I find better. But that's what you should research as well. Those that are not of a plant. Okay. Growing on land or in a soil, not aquatic. A planet similar in size or composition to the Earth, especially being one of four inner planets of our solar system. A planet similar to Earth, one of four inner planets of solar system. Temporary, worldly, temporal, worldly, mundane, not substantial, won't be here, right? Don't last long or something like that. Um, could be here for a while and it's time to go. Related to Earth or its inhabitants, living or growing on the land, belonging to a class of planets that are like the Earth, as in destiny. Okay. Now this could be the other Earth planet. Let's see what celestial mean. What does celestial mean?
Here's the definition of celestial: positioned in or relating to the sky or outer space as observed in astronomy.
Belonging or relating to heaven. Now this supremely good. Celestial beauty of music. In the Bible, celestial is anything heavenly belonging to or related to heaven or the spiritual realm. Often contrast with earthly or terrestrial. Things. Something that is heavenly, divine, or pertaining to the spiritual realm. Distinct from the physical or earthly. So it's like an angel per se, or Paul contrasts celestial bodies like the sun, moon, and stars with terrestrial bodies, human bodies. Okay, so terrestrial is humans, and the celestial, okay, he says the sun, the moon, we did that astrology, and the stars, right? Oh, shoot. So people and animals is terrestrial. They live on Earth. Now, in the Church of Latter-day Saints, they say that terrestrial and celestial as relating to different degrees of glory and or kingdoms in the afterlife. Somebody could be promised that, you got different countries that are, or even us, you go to heaven when you die. It says paradise terrestrial. It says paradise. Okay. Okay. Original Eden terrestrial before the fall. Yeah, and some heaven, paradise. Some said maidens, uh, their own planets, stuff like that. Go promise, right? So somebody's either realizing that this is too also to me it's like spaceship, okay, or some type of chariot towards the planets, okay, not initiated, speaking with Azrael who's unavailable, or going to the heavenly realms, or going to the underworld. The Scorpio is the underworld, Hades, right? Oh, it's not speaking. Maybe it's telecommunication. Confederate, reverse, secret, Confederate, um, treaty, joint forces against oppress, that oppressor. All right, pull that up right quick. And so we can continue another spread with that, with the same thing we're talking about. Let's see. Magician again. The Ten of Pentacles. Tower reverse. Seven of Swords. Page of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Two of Swords. The Lovers. Reverse, reverse, reverse. Six reverse and two upright. Page of Swords and the Magician. Damn. Not granted. Let me see. Manifesting. Okay. Succeed. Dwarf. Gemini, Virgo. We in retrograde. I forgot to how long. Talent. Putting on a show. Reacting. Okay. The King of Pentacles reverse. Earth sign. Obsessed. Could be in the movies or a long time thinking. Money issue. Tower. Maybe a tower went on their money. Seven of Swords. Honesty. Not getting away with it. Okay. Seven of Swords reverse. Okay. Imposter syndrome. Spine. Careful planning. Sharp. Weapon. Debate. New ideas. Hunter. Sports. The Tower. Refusing to change. Or the Tower came through already. Earth or air, since the King of Pentacles reverse could be hit in the air. So somebody trying to climb back up the ladder too from a loss. But Seven of Swords reverse, or maybe they don't want to do it deceitful or stealing way that they're telling them they have to do, to please this 3D world. It says imposter syndrome, jealousy. Maybe somebody found a way to do that, being a magician, getting help from ancestors and guides, careful planning, curious, childlike. Okay, detective, police. Could be evidence too. Looking for a loophole per se. Nine of Pentacles. Depending on money, not free, no energy. Private, scared, no sounds. I mean, a lot of sound city. So a lot of noise. Two of Swords, avoid. Now you see crossroads, a apocalyptic day. The Lovers reverse. So like if you're doing an investigation and you say, okay, what's the situation about money? And you see it wasn't a money situation. Then you say, okay, well, who disliked the person in the family, friends, neighbors, husband, wife, relationship, whatever, neighborhood. So you trying to figure that out. Okay. Yeah, who's arguing, fussing, whatever. Since it wasn't about money. Access denied. Hard times. Competition. Got Scorpio. Chariot reverse. Not moving forward. Six of Pentacles. Not getting a raise. Not getting it back. So in the other spread, Scorpio was trying to do something pertaining to the underworld. Five of Cups. Money losses. Not enough. Feel bad. Pay, drink, drugs, disappointment, sad loss. Somebody could have lost their job, car. Eight of Pentacles, work. Yeah. Two of Pentacles, confused, trying to balance, juggling. Seven of Pentacles, who losing money. So this bank account not working. ATM. Two of Cups reverse. Alone, no partner, no prenup, no communicating. Unhealthy, broken promises, two-faced, issues apart. Temperance reverse. Temper, wrong, went the wrong way. A warning, refuse to follow protocol. The Wiz. Sag energy. Masons, Eastern Star. Job or pay for hire. Walking away. Turn your back on it. Either Sag or Gemini or some people or the angels or something, turn it back. Yeah. not happy home or family turn their back, or we got Gemini, I was saying, lovers, people, placing things, neighborhood, Five of Swords, reverse, not worried what others think, or can't go back, uh, commit, deep connection, passion, Empress, reverse, hate, fake hate, or don't want kids, no responsibilities, don't have any um set up, ruthless, gay man, get rid of, like I say, King of Wands, looking at the Empress, restless, outspoken, ambitious. Same patterns. Uh, Knight of Cups, intelligent agency, easy dreamer, paid, no risk. Orders, head person, retired military, no gun. Security guard. I did have, where is it? Uh, X reverse, an X. Scorn lover, maybe. Um, could be different, whatever color. Doesn't matter. Um, According to who I'll talk to who, you know. If you stay in the same race, stay in the same race. If not, you know. Uh, King of Swords, truth. You may just want the truth. Hangman, they don't think you can handle it. I just want to say that. After, this is, after reflecting through the cups, celebrating, or witches, all hail Jesus. Changing clothes, I'm saying too, for a celebration. Rags to riches, or something's growing. Drinking. Ooh, the witch is dead. Think about wicked. Four swords. Sickness, bed, illness. Surrender. Time off, rest, relax, sex, pray. Gun. Sword. Gun by side. Stressed. Surrender. Self-care. Strength, getting stronger. Foreplay. Cry release or threesome. Somebody wanted somebody in the threesome. Um, it's crazy. Food. Damn sure was a fool. Gotta go. Believe in the universe. Taking a chance. Explore no plans. Portal. New beginnings. Chances. Tower. Hangman. Upright. And tower. Somebody was a fool to do this crazy stuff. I had conjuring over there too. Now they feeling bad because the tower done came down. They feel like a fool. Strength. Okay. Or somebody who was feeling sick got stronger. Okay. Standing on their own 2 feet. Could be that too. Or epiphany. Um, believing, going. The fool reverse. Don't be no fool. And then 10 of Wands. Blocking. Hiding. Aliens, real estate, climbing the ladder. Volcano eruption, some type of storm, some type of tragedy, death, exercise, divination, prophecy, enlightenment, idea. Somebody could have got up. I'm thinking of a new master plan, a tower that's going to brilliant plan, and 5 of Cups, all in their head about it. Scared, sad, lost, or scared to go in the house or something like that. Fear of the plan. Don't be no fool. Unknown. Don't know how it's going to turn out. New project. Trying to block. Maybe negativity came to block out whatever plan it was. Want or control a puppet string. So as soon as you got a brilliant idea, here come. And you got justice. Geppetto, which is not a real boy, a liar, Peter Pan, boys, kidnap boys, mesmerize boys, what's my other thing? Flyers, tours, pilgrims, gifts, good above, wires cross, one of control. Hold on a minute. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, Nikki. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Um, Praying plans, justice, legal situation, documents. Could be about land, um, grid, off grid, getting electricity, electronics, getting something like that, or in court, or cops, or um finding out the truth in the matter. Um, Somebody had epiphany, Knight of Wands, police, important letter. Critical secret spy, lost game, can't spy, no focus. And got Seven of Pentacles, reverse. Critical, rushing, empty, not working, close the bank. Eastern Star, Masons, job. Completion, the world card. Ten of Wands, weighed down with problems. Changing situation, off grid, same thing. Ten of Wands, Ten of Wands. The Hermit reverse. Six of Wands. War, victory. Hold on a second. Um, I'm back, y'all. Sorry. Hmm. I'm getting rid of what don't serve you. Sickle, snake, fox, and star. Secret society. Gemini. Trickster. See one. I'll see. Okay. Aquarius. Extraterrestrial flags, countries, stars elect. Tower. Libra books. Library. Funeral. Or change. Damn. Book somebody about a murder. Or moving. Reverse. Evidence. Gemini Sag. Reverse. Letter. Message not received. Key. You hold the key. Open mind. Idea. Enlightenment. Somebody going back. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Not be able to go. All body unwealthy. St. Peter's and Judas. So we got a Judas here. Yep. Leo reverse. I want to be exposed. Elect vehicle change. Stored baby. Haran and solar power. Renewed energy storage. Okay, it's about light, darkness, the moon. The sun. Ra. Red. Leo star. Man. Leo man. Anchor. Home. Fell on tower. Tree. Ancestors. Secret society. The power. Reverse. The lotus. Purity. Enlightenment. Rebirthing. Spiritual awakening. Rising above challenges, adversities, muddy waters, beautiful, no strain. Red Queen head, Umbrella Academy, reverse. Player, reverse. And Moon, secrets. Okay, not grounded. Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Aries, Sag, Cap, Aquarius, Pisces. Child boy. Okay, been sleeping. Let's see. Interpretations are always opposing energies, energy vampires. Placenta, Latin for cake, Greek, placenta kina, meaning flat, dinner plate size, knotty flesh organs. That's not your wife, husband, planet. Make sure secretly. Mm, not or tone. No way, no how. I'll keep it down. Hmm. Say focus. You have more class in your little finger than this person has in their whole body. Some create and some manage. Either way, the vision gets done. Are things going the way paying off for you? Alibi, a claim or piece of evidence that you were elsewhere while the crime was committed. Hmm. Blank. Somebody has that. You have a brilliant mind. You will figure it out. Believe in you. They say you have a distorted mind. See blur when you look in the liar's mirror. Look in the mirror, but they aren't listening. You see clearly who or what they see. You see clearly who or what they are. Liars. Humpty Dumpty, why you climbed on that wall? You were too fragile, egg, so you know you would have fall. Your fault. Somebody trying to get you to fall for it. Look, blame somebody else. Secrecy. You promise you'll never tell. Mm. I'm brilliant. Mastermind. As they thought they were. Evil ass mother-in-law. She didn't even care where y'all live or do, long as it's not better than her. And she got what she got going on. His son or daughter. Mother-in-law. He don't want to be saved. Don't save him. Not my man. Don't claim him. Red wallet, dragon's blood. Do you like to give people good news? How about bad? Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, Sun, Pluto. Name all of them with a different name on the side. Hurricane, song, lights out. Humans, the creators, and put more in us than we realize. Search. What? Black hole mystery. Aquarius. Bermuda Triangle, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Things come down from the sky, poison, still trying to destroy nature, clean plants, protect. Man made to destroy us because fearful, seeing the control stations over us, domes protected. Devil, fallen angels, lies from under to deceive us again. Why is the coroner office not calling me back? False information, missing body. Focus, that is. Incense, myrrh, frankincense, CAMPHOR. Repeat positive affirmations about enlightenment and spiritual connections. Charming devotion, power or talent, magic of leadership, popular loyalty, public figure in everybody's mouth. Corny, just misunderstood, charisma. Rusty nails, warning, foot shoe. Something that is outdated and effective or weakening due to neglect or lack of use. Determined or ineffective over time. Silly goose, lay an egg or something. Duck, duck, goose. Recipes, book, been, has been. Navy Springs. Square, Buddhism. Being earthbound in the circle. External, whole connection with the divine. Structure, balance, logic, law and order. Laws of nature exist in physical realm. Give a sense of predictability, security. I raw, positive nature of the sun. Red violet is used to represent wine, especially in adversing and inanimated films, and thus is associated with Greek god Dionysus, Dionysus, with the celebrations, parties, nightclubs, theater, in general, god of theater and wine. Got the Navy Spring. Hawk freedom. Use your creativity, independence, music, poetry, etc. Focus leadership, future planning, intuition, protection. North America, attention, subconscious realm, astral travel, root chakra, sacred, not Antarctica, messages from divine, attack and kidnap. Predators. Why is it important for you to know who I'm fucking? It's not you. Putting spells on you and your pictures, jealous and control. I did everything with a willing heart, not let you control me. Putting spells on folks and making them do things they don't want to do. Everyone loves me because I love them. If we all say that it enough, we can change the world through that, or the vibration, the frequency of the world. Yeah, for real. Starship. I knew it was a ship somewhere. Might need to build underground or go for safety. Predators. Is it okay to get hurt, abused by someone you love, and no one stops it or believe it? When you take action, you go to jail. Mm. Read the Black Laws book. You will make it one way or the other, trying to destroy you any way possible. I believe that. Tip Top Thomas, the Speed King. Sun guards guard the ice wall gates to keep us here, prison. Virtual food illusions. No real food, food in the stomach. Do we really need food? Some don't eat. Be free. Get out the box. Slave labor, reverse. Crossroads. Are you a psychic? Understand energies. Strict confidence. Ask for. Blood magic. Drain you. Aries. War and fire. Mind on my money, my money on my mind. My mindset going get it. Manhunter. Passports making our work. Israelites lost their land through worship idols and marrying karmic foreign women. Married Ahab, king of Judea. Jezebel was this descendant of Baal, convinced to worship idols' daughters and kill her own grandchild because of death of her son, and we lost the promised land. Died dogs ate her, set up prostitute, gave her money to Baal. Are you sleeping well? If not, why? Got travel, land or Bible, I rise. Lot casting lots. Pick me up now. $20 winner in your hands. Baby steps. Strike a pose. Sword of fire. Return to sender. Let's see that. Return to sender. Everything you wish for me goes back to you 100-fold. Hello. Okay. Wisdom cards. Purple, 7 chakra crown chakra, divine intervention. I honor higher power and know that anything is possible. I let a higher power have a more active presence in my life, and I know that my life is divinely guided. I surrender to truth. I know that I am loved, guided, and protected by a higher source. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quest from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. Okay. All right, y'all. That's what I have for Mercury in Leo. All right. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. Talk to y'all later.